Hello friends, this is Pandya. I'm a counseling psychologist and thank you so much for being there and a heartfelt thanks for making me go to this level which I never intended or never really thought I would, because I would just make videos on topics that I thought were important. So honestly, subscriptions and those things really didn't make a lot of difference, but since that have crossed 1,000 subscriptions now, it feels really good. And entire thanks to y'all, because y'all have really liked the videos and I hope I can improve my content. I realize that a lot of people are only interested in typical topics like incest and all, not a lot of other psychological topics. But nevertheless, I'm a mental health practitioner, so I will keep on talking about all the mental health issues which I think are important from my perspective, from my point of view. Also, before I proceed to today's topic, I have an announcement to make. So very soon I will be launching another YouTube channel wherein I will have the videos which will be more organized, and they will be in couple of languages. So the same video you will be able to view in Hindi and Gujarati as well, Gujarati being my mother tongue. So I will be soon launching that YouTube channel. So it's in the work is in progress, so I'll let you know once it's launched. But meanwhile, let us start with today's topic. So today's topic is again going to be on incest related questions, because I have really gotten this couple of things, who had made a very special request that I should be talking about these things right now. So parents' role, in encouraging incest. So I have been telling this lot of times, but today this will be only on parents. How parents are making this scenario go from bad to worst. So see, I'm getting a lot of queries from youngsters who keep telling me that I'm attracted to my mom, or I'm attracted to my father, or I'm attracted to my cousin, or I'm attracted to whoever. But this is, as I said, this is mainly happening because youngsters are into porn. And now porn industry, because they were lost, they didn't have enough content after doing everything on the planet, with the maid and with this and with that. मतलब आपको हर तरह के fiction दिखा दिए porn वालों ने. Porn industry is nothing but an imaginative industry. They are making you feel that how exciting it is, or it could be, to have sex with this person, that person, in this position, in that position. मतलब they are really making this entire, ये जो इतनी अच्छी ब्यूटीफुल चीज़ है, उसको पूरा जोक बना के रखा हुआ है उन्होंने. एंड थैंक्स टू यू पीपल अगेन, कि जो इस पॉर्न कंटेंट को भर भर के देख रहे हैं, डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं, शेयर कर रहे हैं, एंड यू आर हैविंग योर बॉल, यू आर हैविंग योर पार्टी टाइम आउट ऑफ इट. नाउ विदाउट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, इफ यू नो कि ये इंडस्ट्री सबसे ज़्यादा पैसा बना रही है, क्योंकि उसको पता है कि सारी दुनिया में एक चीज़ है जो किसी को यहाँ सब एक हो जाते हैं. ऑल द ह्यूमन्स कम एंड दे बिकम वन. लाइक अगर यूनिटी देखनी है ना कहीं, तो यू शुड सी व्हेन people talk about sex. So that is where the unity is. Everybody wants to come together because that's their common interest, and there is absolutely no conflict there. तो यहाँ porn industry अपना they have got their monotony, they have got their monopoly लेके बैठा है कि okay, we are the most profit making industry, because यहाँ तो हर कोई आने ही वाला है. We are definitely going to make a huge profit. I have nothing against them personally, but what I see, the kind of ideas they are promoting to make the young minds go literally crazy. See, I have always told in my previous videos also कि porn अपनी जगह पे ठीक है, जहाँ पे it can help two people come together, it can heat up the moment, it can create passion between two people, जहाँ पे there are some cold vibes, it can ignite the feelings. And it can also make two people get into the sexual mode wherein they have to, even somebody who's struggling loneliness, for them also to use porn as a source of masturbation is okay. But everybody, there is an addiction, there is a weird addiction to porn, and this is what is disturbing me, because when this is happening, you don't realize that you're actually gotten addicted. अब यहाँ पे all the youth who have this the new stepping era कि जहाँ पे they've all stepped into puberty and they have huge curiosity levels कि you want to know कि क्या होता है, how things function, how are these things happening. So when these people get into this complete industry, they just take this porn as something, as their goal कि हमें बस ऐसा ही करना है. That becomes their goal because continuously that keeps playing in their mind. How do you make role models, you know? So अगर छोटे आप जब थे, आप बड़े हो रहे थे, अगर आपने किसी सक्सेसफुल इंसान को देखा है, कोई अच्छे इंसान को देखा है, आपने अगर उसको अपना आइडियल बना लिया है, तो दैट बिकम्स योर रोल मॉडल. नाउ इमेजिन इन दिस ग्रोइंग स्टेज यू आर वॉचिंग ऑल पॉर्न आर्टिस्ट्स डू नॉनसेंस एंड यू मेक देम or those acts as your goals. So that is how this is pathetic. Also, understanding कि what they are doing is to earn money out of your weak mind. वो आप लोगों को use कर रहे हैं बकायदा to make money. Now, it's you and your smartness to understand that how much you want to contribute to making them earn money through your stupidities. Now these people, after experimenting with everything, they stepped into hardcore incest. हर पॉर्न में अपने मदर्स को, अपने सिस्टर्स को, अपने घर की ही औरतों को they have shown in sexually exposed, sexually attractive manners में उनको दिखाया गया है, उनको seducing postures में और seducing content उनके बनाए गए हैं. So when the women of a family oriented woman who's exposed or who's portrayed in that fashion, every growing up child has started looking at his mother, his sister and all the women around him as sex objects. Not that women are not interested. Now see, everybody has unfulfilled desires in lot of areas. All of those things boils down to the sexual area. This is psychology. There's no rocket science there. These women, suppressed and repressed women, when they come into children who show a lot of curiosity and who are ready to give all their attention, all their time into this, they also want to take complete advantage of the situation. Similar is the situation of so many parents and mothers today who have, instead of stopping and preventing their sons to get into incest, have given in to their sons' demands. And the sons had to tell me, the explanation they had was that my mother is not happy with my father, she's not sexually satisfied, so I want to satisfy her. Rather than she going to some other men, why not I satisfy her? And some guys have told me that my father has been staying out of house for work purposes, and my mother is deprived of sex, so why not me? Some people say my mother's a divorcee, she's a single mother. Some people say my mother's a widow. And and I remember somebody saying, that's like a social service. I mean, really? Like, really? Are you really trying to fool yourself, or you're really trying to fool people around? This is not social service. This is just satisfying your own quest, your own needs. Nobody does any social service when sex is concerned. Let's understand this. Especially these kind of sex, which is completely like going against the societal rules. Yahan to definitely it is your own need and wish to get into it. Nobody can force you to get into it, for sure. I've also heard daughters coming up and saying that, they are seducing their fathers and brothers and they are getting them into this. Now, please understand, this video is specifically for those adults who consider themselves even little bit responsible for the child they have given birth to, for their little siblings, or for the other children in the family. That you are an adult. If that person likes you, something about you, maybe you are really very sexy in their child's perception. You have that particular image. That child really finds you very attractive all the time. You need to convert that attraction into respect, not into lust. what are most people doing is they are converting that whole attraction into lust, because they feel even they can satisfy themselves, and because the other one is the younger one, he or she can dictate them according to their needs and fantasies. So here even women are using the younger men, be it her boyfriend, be it her nephew or son or brother or whoever, they are using them to dictate their terms, which probably they cannot, or it's not happening with their husbands or with their partners, with their sexual partners. But this is not the solution. Honestly, if you really think this is the priority, and it's nothing wrong, it could be a priority to be sexually happy and contented. Take a legal step. Please step out. Please put this across. There are doctors available, to treat your husband. There are, okay, if you're not interested in your husband at all, just get out of the relationship. But do not contaminate other relationships. See, what is happening is now your child, who's now addicted to, sleeping with the mother and sleeping with older women, he or she is never going to be satisfied with his life partner, who will probably be somewhere around his old age. So what are you trying to prove by this? And then at the end of the day, people want to worship mothers, and people want to say all great things, mother is this and mother is that. It is nonsense. At least from the couple of videos that I have made, I have been the image of the mother in today's era is literally deteriorating when I am, as per my opinion, because I have seen so many mothers who are openly claiming to rightfully get into sexual relationship with their child with no remorse, with not feeling bad at all, and they on the contrary give idiotic justification to the entire scene. So parents, please, your child is undergoing a sexual age, the hormonal age. Please take your child to a counselor if you cannot help your child, and be open enough in telling the counselor that he or she needs to, is forcing me to have sex with her. They will be taken into rigorous counseling. If needed, they will be given clinical therapy, but you need to get them out of this if you wish good for your child. But if you are concerned about your own sexual satisfaction through your child, then I think this video is not meant for you all. Then this video is meant only for those particular parents who really consider that they are responsible adults into their child's life, and their child tomorrow, whether they are there or they're not there, the child should respect them. Because the same children whom I was addressing to, who have been telling me that my mom's alone and she needs to be satisfied, etc., they have come and told me that my mom's a whore, my mom is this, my mom is that, she's characterless. So can you imagine your child, after having sex with you, goes out and talks this way about you? For those mothers who don't even know, their children are a lot of children are clicking your pictures, sending it to other friends. They have literally used you as a sex object. They don't care that their friends see you without clothes, and those kind of pictures are circulated. So do you imagine, like, if you have by mistake also maybe changed clothes and that has turned into seduction, and if that has become a habit and you were not aware of it, your child is nicely exhibiting these pictures around. So please be aware, what are you doing? What is your child doing? And if you claim to be a parent, then be a responsible parent. That's all I have to say. I'm not going to drag this video for long. So thank you so much for watching again. Please share, subscribe, and comment if I keep my comment section on. And very soon you will get the link to the new YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much.